Hey there, friends. It's Pharmacist Michael. Do you wake up feeling like you got hit by a truck, even after 8 hours of sleep? You drag yourself out of bed, need 2 cups of coffee just to think straight, and by mid-morning, you're still waiting for your brain to turn on. If that sounds familiar, your morning cortisol might be too low. And today, we're diving into what that means, how it affects your body, and what you can do to start feeling like yourself again. So let's get into this. Here's the deal. Cortisol is your body's natural alarm clock. Around 6 to 8 a.m., it should spike to help you wake up, feel alert, and handle the day. But when it doesn't, your whole rhythm is off. Instead of feeling sharp and ready, you feel foggy, flat, and maybe even anxious. This isn't laziness. This is chemistry. It could be the reason you feel like you're sleepwalking through your day. Let's talk energy, or the lack of it. Low cortisol in the morning doesn't just mess with how you wake up. It can drain your energy all day long. You might struggle to get moving, feel like your brain's on airplane mode, or crash hard around 2 to 3 p.m. Some folks tell me they feel like they're pushing a car uphill all day. Sound familiar? That's what happens when your stress hormone isn't pulling its weight in the morning. If your cortisol is low, your brain takes a hit too. Cortisol helps regulate dopamine and norepinephrine, the chemicals that control focus, motivation, and memory. So if you're forgetting things constantly, struggling to concentrate, or just feel mentally sluggish, it's not all in your head, it's in your hormones. And the longer this goes on, the more it can impact your productivity, mood, and even your confidence. This one surprises a lot of people. Low cortisol can actually make you anxious. Here's why. When your body senses cortisol is low but you're still under stress, it may pump out adrenaline to compensate. That means racing thoughts, shaky hands, and a feeling of unease, even though you're exhausted. It's the worst of both worlds, wired and tired. Let's switch gears. Have you ever stood up too fast and felt dizzy? Or suddenly craved something salty like chips or pretzels first thing in the day? This could be your low cortisol messing with your blood pressure and sodium balance. Cortisol helps your body retain salt and regulate fluid. Without it, blood pressure drops and boom, you're lightheaded. This isn't just annoying. It can actually be dangerous if left untreated. Now the big question, why is your cortisol low in the first place? Some possibilities include chronic stress burning out your HPA axis, poor sleep and circadian rhythm disruption, overtraining, especially with intense fasting or low-carb dieting, or even adrenal insufficiency in rare cases. You can test your cortisol with saliva, blood, or Dutch testing, ideally measured throughout the day to catch that morning dip. It's all about balance. Too much cortisol, especially over time, can wreck your health in a totally different way. Here's what happens when cortisol stays too high for too long. It can lead to belly fat gain, especially around your midsection. It can spike your blood sugar and raise blood pressure. You might notice poor sleep, anxiety, irritability, and even weakened immunity. Chronically high cortisol puts your body in a state of survival mode, which is great if you're running from a bear, but terrible if you're just trying to sit at your desk, eat lunch, and get through your day. And guess what? High cortisol burns out your system and can eventually lead to, you guessed it, low cortisol. So whether it's too low or too high, cortisol imbalance is a problem. That's why I always say it's not about having more or less cortisol. It's about having the right amount at the right time of day. So the goal here isn't to crank your cortisol through the roof, it's to optimize it. Cortisol should be high in the morning to help you get going and gradually drop in the evening so you can wind down and sleep well. Here's what I recommend. Morning sunlight to reset your circadian rhythm. Light movement or walking instead of hitting that snooze button. Eat breakfast with protein, fat, and some complex carbs. Try adaptogens like rhodiola for energy or ashwagandha if your cortisol is high at night. Try nutrients like vitamin C, magnesium, and B complex, especially B5. And remember, cortisol isn't your enemy, it's your energy rhythm. You just need it to show up on time and leave when it's supposed to. If your mornings are rough or your stress levels are off the charts, it might be time to check your cortisol. Whether it's too high or too low, there are natural ways to bring it back into balance. Leave a comment if you've ever tested your cortisol or if you're dealing with fatigue, stress, or anxiety. And check out the links below for supplements and resources I recommend to support healthy cortisol levels. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy, and as always, be happy. My name is Pharmacist Michael, and I'll see you in the next video.